Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya. This is my cat Samara, and she's gonna sit here with me for a minute while I do my intro. Today I'm gonna do a reaction video to EllieMajelly, who I have reacted to numerous times before, and I like watching her vlogs. This one looks really interesting though. It's called Just Me, a Convertible, and a Drive Down Memory Lane in Australia. And I'm excited to see it because I'm wondering if maybe she'll show kind of like, or I'm assuming that she's going to show like where she grew up in Australia, because if you have never seen her videos before, she grew up in Australia for the first, I think, 8 years of her life, and then her family moved to America, and now she's living in Australia again. So I'm thinking maybe she'll show maybe the house she grew up in, or maybe the neighborhood that she grew up in, maybe show a school that she went to, restaurants that she used to go to, I don't know, stuff like that maybe, but it'll be cool to see. I'm also feeling a little bit better today. I still have a cough and I still start to lose my voice if I talk too much, but I feel a little bit better, so that's good. Also, this was suggested in Discord, but I've been meaning to watch her most recent vlogs anyway, so yeah, but I'm excited to I am gonna watch this one before I watch some of the other ones I missed, just because I'm really curious.
This is Ellie, otherwise known as EllieMajelly, born in Australia, raised in America, and now back down under rediscovering her roots, one adventure at a time. Today, she's leaving Melbourne's city centre and heading out to the coast to visit her extended family. She's also driving something a little extra. Not for the attention, of course. It's a rental. Let's rewind to the morning it all began.
Was she using like an Australian AI voice, or did she have somebody like do the intro for her? I'm curious, I wonder.
Guys, I am so excited for today's video. First, you're probably thinking, girl, why is your hair like that? And also,
Curling
why is
her hair.
it 6 a.m. in the morning on a holiday? Well, firstly, this is how I curl my hair, so I'm gonna take it out and talk to you guys about what we have planned for today's video. But as you guys might already know, I live in Australia. However, I have an American accent. I was actually born in Australia and then moved over to the US when I was 8 years old. All of my childhood memories are all from Australia, and every time I think back to it, I really have these like strong memories and nostalgia for that time of living in Australia when I was a kid.
That's cute. I've never seen pictures of her as a kid, so that's really adorable.
I then grew up in America for the next 15 years and only just moved back 2 years ago. So I'm kind of trying to just like rediscover what it's like to live in Australia. All right, this is the first side. Not terrible. Trust me, with the process, it'll get better. But today is also Easter weekend, meaning that we have a little bit longer of a weekend to spend with the family. But I have a full list of the different places that I want to visit today on the way. And the best thing is I'm renting an incredible freaking car for the weekend. I cannot wait to show you guys. But also the reason that I'm waking up at 6 a.m. is that my boyfriend is actually playing in a tennis match at the moment, but he's playing in Mexico. So we're gonna watch the live stream before we get ready to go and pick up this freaking car. I can't wait for this vlog. These are my favorite kind of vlogs, so I really hope you guys enjoy. Stay to the end because we're gonna have a fun surprise at the very end as well, and I'll see you out there. I have to say, one thing about me is I will always watch the damn live stream. I have so many pictures of me like at work walking around with my phone just like on the live stream. There he is. Go James.
Supportive girlfriend.
Oh my god, they're in a freaking tie break. Come on, James. Come on, James, serve it out. Oh my god, oh my god.
Don't say it, I'm on the page.
You're delayed, but oh my god!
That's cute.
The delay.
Pick up the car.
Okay, do you want to see where I am right now? Oh my god. Cue the edit of the car.
Fun fact, I used to own a red convertible. When I was 18 years old, I had money saved away, and it wasn't the first car I ever had. Like, my first car was a 1982 Chevy Camaro that my dad gave me when I was 16 because I got my license and needed a car to drive. But the first car I ever bought myself was a red convertible. Not as cool as this. I don't know anything about cars. I'm not a car girl. I don't know what kind of car this is. But my car was a Sunbird. That's the kind of car I had. And I would never again own a convertible because they're kind of like, you feel cool with the top down and stuff, but like you can't have anything just laying in your car to blow out. And also girls have long hair and the hair flies all over your face and everything. Like there's just a lot of things that I did not like about having a convertible, which is why I would never have one again. But at 18, I thought it was cool and I loved it.
Yes, that's right. I rented a red convertible freaking Audi for the weekend. I am so excited. Okay. This car is freaking sick, and the best part about it, this is so cool. I can't wait to drive. I am feeling a little bit thirsty though, so that means let's go get some matcha. I also put my whole trip on Google Maps if you guys want to come along with me as well. Because if you enjoy this, there's little parts of it. I'm gonna put all the links in the description too, so. All right, let's get driving.
Yara Street, South Yara. I've never had matcha.
Honestly, I think eventually.
According to my daughter, she said it tastes like lawn clippings. I cannot confirm nor deny since I've never had it, but it doesn't sound appetizing if it tastes like lawn clippings.
I want to do a whole review of different matcha places in Melbourne because this place is freaking goated. There's like no aftertaste to it. It's so interesting. It's not like any matcha I've had before, but I'm obsessed with it. They also had this little dog that was wearing like a tutu. Oh my god, it was the cutest thing ever. Now I want to head to Albert Park and do a little bit more journaling. I was journaling before, but my friend actually called me, so I had to talk to her for a little bit, walk her off of the proverbial cliff. But now we're gonna head over to Albert Park because I just want to see some views and journal in the car. Also, oh my god, I am boiling. It's so hot, but the view of the city is absolutely insane right now. I kind of want to find a spot where I can like sit down and kind of vibe for a bit where it's not in the sun. Now today I'm doing more of a solo trip, and normally I feel like when I last lived in Australia I was very against going places alone. I would pretty much go everywhere with someone else. As I've grown up, I really learned to travel alone and like the benefits of traveling alone. So that's what we're doing today. And although it's like a bit nerve-wracking sometimes, I think at the same time it's really fun. So you just kind of put yourself out there and explore things.
I wonder
and really
how far
just
her
get to
drive
do it at
is.
your own pace and your own rhythm. I think the benefits of solo traveling always outweigh the things that kind of scare you about it. Like you just get to do everything at your own pace, your own rhythm, what you want to do on your own time, and especially on road trips too. I feel like a lot of time I just rush and want to get to the end point, but I think today I'm really trying to take it slow, enjoy the time, and see where we go along the journey. Next.
That's good. That's really cool. That's how I am when I shop. If I go shopping, I do not want another person with me when I'm shopping because I don't want another person being bored while I'm looking at something that I'm interested in, and then I feel like I'm rushed and I can't really look at the things that I want to look at because I know that they're not having as good of a time as I am, maybe, or vice versa. If maybe they're shopping for something that they're really interested in and that store bores me, that's why like when I go shopping I prefer just to do things like shopping by myself. But things that I don't do by myself is I don't go to the movie theater by myself because it's more fun with people. I don't go out to eat by myself because that's also more fun with people. At like a sit-down restaurant, like a fast food drive-through, that's different.
We have another spot that is quite popular, but I don't like going to the popular part. I like going to a little bit on the side where there's a really good view. This whole video is going to be great views, like, let's be honest. But yeah, I am a full supporter of solo traveling. I think it's so important to do. It just teaches you so much.
Period.
All right, next spot, let's go.
Brighton Beach boxes.
Seeing the skyline like this is so special because I feel like when I'm at work every day, I'm just like within the city, but the perspective of like being on the outside of it and like looking in is so special. And it's a gorgeous day and I feel like so reflective, which is really good. The next spot we're going to is a little bit away from the coast. It's about an hour drive. We're gonna head over there next. Also, I am such a bad matcha drinker. I barely ever drink the whole thing and it always gets like really grody by the end of it.
That's how I am when I drink, like, if I order an iced coffee, like, I'll drink, like, I don't know, anywhere from a quarter of it to a half of it. And the rest of it just sits there and the ice waters it all down and everything, and then it's just not good anymore.
We are now at my favorite sandwich shop, but it's super far away, so I never really get to go to it. But it's called Bodega on High, and it's in Berwick, I think? Yeah, Berwick. It's spelled Berwick, but my mom told me that it's supposed to be pronounced Berwick. And this place is a little bit iconic as well because my mom actually took her wedding photos here.
What can I say?
Aww.
She's an icon.
I wanted to stop in some
cute.
places that I think were a little bit more nostalgic for me and like bring back some memories too. I wasn't there at my mom's wedding, but at the same time, I think it's really cool to like see bits and pieces of like my family, but back, you know, 20, 30 years ago. I'm also excited because I'll be talking to my grandma a little bit later on ancestry and like why we moved to Australia and just kind of like the origin story of our family here. I'm starving. It's also boiling in this car, so let's go get some sandwiches.
Ellie randomly stumbled on this place when she was doing her favourite pastime, searching through Google Maps reviews, and now it's one of her top spots. She loves the style and vibe of the place, and it's always packed. Plus, it's got some really great food.
That looks
Get
good.
into it, girl. That is one good sandwich.
That AI is killing me.
Are you ready for the most iconic?
That looked like a delicious sandwich shop, though. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you've ever been to this sandwich shop. And also, is this a chain or is this like just a one and done local kind of place? What a pretty view. I love that.
Guys, holy sh**. We are in the Dandenong ranges. This is insane. I wish I could have recorded a bit more of like while I was driving through. You know, hands on the steering wheel, driving is important. I'd rather be able to record this whole video than just the driving part. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the best thing was like not having the roof and just like looking up at it. Like, wow, I feel so thankful.
That would be really cool if you were
Wow.
just like driving down a street that just had just trees just covering everywhere, and you had the top down and you're the passenger just laying there looking at the trees. Oh my god, that would be fantastic. I would love that.
I'm actually being so loud. I'm not loud American. Yikes.
I know that people always say that Americans are loud, but I have heard, sorry, that's my wash and it's done. I've heard loud Brits, loud Australians, loud everybody. Like, everybody is different. Yes, Americans do speak loudly, but it's also not like, there's nowhere around here that you really have to be quiet unless you're somewhere like a library or a, you know, a funeral or, you know, somewhere where you have to be respectful, but like, no one cares how loud you're being here. Oh, speaking of that, because I know some of you are new, I personally speak way louder than I should, and I know that, but the reason, and I catch myself doing it and I try to be quiet, but the reason I do it is because my mom was hard of hearing her whole life, and so I grew up just always having to project my voice so that she could hear me. She wore hearing aids, so I got into this habit of just always trying to speak very loudly and clearly for people just in case they can't hear me. So that's my excuse. Wow. What a beautiful place. Oh. It's always funny to me when somebody, like a vlogger, sets up their camera ahead of time just to walk by it in a frame. Do you know they had to take time out to go set up that camera over there, very awkwardly walk away from it, and then walk back in front of it again? Like, I choose not to do stuff like that in my vlogs because it's weird and it's awkward. Yes, sometimes it makes for a pretty cool shot or whatever, but like, it's weird. It's really weird when people do that. Wow. That's so cute. What kind of tree is this? Right, like right behind her, or that bush that was over there by the dogs. What kind of, was that a tree or a bush? I don't even know, but I don't recognize them. What a beautiful area.
Wow, that was honestly one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And the funniest thing is that I literally found this place on Google Maps. I was just zooming in and out, looking around, and I was like, yeah, this looks nice, whatever. It's a random, like, memorial garden. Gobsmacked. That was insane. I could see why so many people were there taking photos. But oh my god, I'm sweaty because the thing is like that whole lake area is down a super steep hill, so then you have to walk all the way back up it, so I'm a little bit sweaty now. But I'm kind of thinking we're running out of daylight, so I think I might just drive directly to my aunt and uncle's house. I'm gonna jam out to some music for 2 hours, and I will see you guys whenever I'm at my grandparents'. Oh my god, Murphy is gonna be so excited to see me. Look who it is! Oh my god, he's so cute! Oh no, what did you do? Hello! Hello, Murphy! Oh my god! I know. Oh my god. It's always so cute when a dog is excited to see you. Oh, you are gonna be a nightmare. Oh, look how big he is now. Oh my gosh, he's such a big boy.
My dog gets so excited to see the boys. Like, if my husband gets home or if my son gets home, she loses her ever-loving mind when they come home. But I'm here all the time with her. And if I leave and come back, it is no big deal. She just does not give a shit. I mean, Skylar, my son, will try to tell me, oh no, she gets excited when you come home. She acts the same way. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. She gets so freaking excited to see her daddy and her best friend. Mommy comes home, whatever. I'm nothing.
Back to the house. We still have dinner plans with my grandparents. Sorry, that's gonna be annoying. Going on the drive just reminded me so much of like being a kid and showing up really late at night and feeling like it was the longest trip ever, but it was only like 3 hours drive. But yeah, when you're a kid, time just feels longer, so I think...
That dog toy is like the time that I did a reaction last year to a video, and my dog was in the background doing the same thing, squeaking one of her toys. But since I wear headphones during the reaction, I couldn't hear it in real time. I didn't even hear it until either I took off the headphones or during editing, I noticed that she was doing it when I wasn't hearing it at the time. And I was like, oh, friggin' A, man. Now I have to edit out all those sounds. It was so annoying.
That's why I have those memories. Also, if you're at this point in the video, I think it's probably a good sign that you like this kind of content. So I would suggest subscribing because it helps me out to make more content and stuff.
I'm subscribed.
Would love it if you subscribed. And Murphy would love it if you subscribed as well, right? All right, let's
Murphy,
get
I subscribed already. I subscribed, I promise.
Their first watch. Mine is different, but I think
Lovely.
And how was the dog?
Oh, a lot of energy. Cheers.
So you're going to take her for a walk in the morning?
Well, also, Ellie, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
What do you mean?
We've got some IT issues.
Okay, we just pulled out some old coins. So it says, shortage of coins in Melbourne early days led to the use of tokens. These farthings were in Grandpa Craig's pocket at death. This one is from 1857. When the Japanese bombed Darwin, this is what they started using, a one shilling.
Planning on taking over Australia. So I think these notes were put into circulation so that they were able to be used when the Japanese took over.
Oh my gosh.
They did that also in, I think, Hawaii.
He's in the other room, so but we still have one empty room. So.
You just go.
Ice cream, and what is it on top of?
I feel like it's tradition to leave your grandma's house with like carrying a lot of stuff.
Well, that's
you know?
when Claire comes in, sometimes she goes,
That is kind of true.
Oh, really? All right, we're back home now. It's so nice talking to them and like catching up. It's also really fun just because I get to talk to them about my childhood, you know, how I was growing up, maybe more of the ancestry kind of things. It's always good to like come to this side of Victoria and just talk to them more and like hang out with them. Before, when I lived in America, I'd have to travel for a whole 24 hours. I would maybe see them like a handful of times and then I'd go back and wouldn't see them for like years. Having them so close and like being able to go and see them is just honestly the best feeling ever. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me as well.
I think it's amazing that she does that too, honestly, because when you're young, it's harder to think about how you're not going to have certain people in your life forever. And I no longer have my grandparents. And I also no longer have my parents either. So it's really special that she's taken this time to go out and like visit them and all of that. I think it's beautiful. I wish I could still do that sort of thing.
It genuinely means the world to me that I'm able to make videos for you guys online. So I will see you in the next one. Much love. Bye.
That was a really great vlog. I liked it. I think it's cool that she went to the Dandenong, I don't know how to say that, ranges. I've seen them in videos before and in photos. They are gorgeous. And that is a place that I would definitely want to put on my bucket list too. Like I would definitely go there. It looks like such a beautiful place. And a lot of it kind of reminded me of the Midwest a little bit. We have some areas that kind of look similar, except for some of the trees are different, but like there was a lot of similarities between the ranges and certain places out here in Illinois, like near lakes and things like that. But yeah, that was a really great video. I loved it. Great job, Ellie. I hope you enjoyed having that red convertible car. I had my convertible from 18 until right before I turned 23, because I had my daughter right before I turned 23 and I was pregnant with her when I got a new car because I needed a safer and larger car for a child. So I had mine for 4 years. So I had 4 years of convertible fun and that was it. Anyway, my voice is starting to go out a little bit. Okay, it really goes. So I'm going to end this here, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and I'll see you next time.